lady of rage. Yo, now what you know about it? I got them speakers knocking, charts stopping all the time, no matter what I'm dropping. Better get your beat up now, better believe I'll hold it down. I came to take the crown, this New York bitch is Brooklyn bound. Mommy to talk the town, they fucking with my sound. Gotta get respect, I keep it check, they swing up from the ground. Yeah, I know I came to bring the pain. And when you say my name, refrain from using it in vain. Never scared of any nigga, never scared of any bitch.
When this song ends, I'm starting. We going right to fucking. Thank you to the one person that pulled up. You probably a hater. But hate and love is the same damn thing, baby.
Yeah, catch me in some Gucci heels in the LA fitted cap. Infamous, now listen to you see the watch they listening. It's all about the vision. I'm here on a mission. A lottie daddy, yep, relax. The paparazzi taking pics. We spitting out these cause we some bossy chicks. Ayy. Bounce, bounce, bounce. What? They book us, we flying in, driving in, sliding in. Mixtapes, they buying them, on fire like we flying them. We move like bosses, move something short of that. You bout your paper like you getting all that. Plenty of room, but you right here on it. Two-step, take my car, hit me in the morning. New York to LA, CT, Canary, actress, NC, Rage. I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe it's something that we breathe. Something nobody can hear or see, or just too many shots of the Hennessy. It's like imbalance in the chemistry, mentally soaked in the purity. Somebody must have put a nigga in your drink to make a motherfucker think they could get with me. Not now when this century was just not meant to be. To put this simply, anybody think it's sick to me? I got that remedy, that medicine that's better than cocaine lace, so sticky green. That primo flow don't start no shit, gon' be no more than hoods that make me don't go. Bounce, 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 bullshit. Bounce, 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 bullshit. In every diamond, in every diamond. Lady, 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 love.
Alright, we getting right into it.
Lady, your rage. Shot, lit,
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Some people don't know that Natureboy just got a new wife recently, like a couple of days ago.
I'm from Chicago.
Keep the hearts flowing in the building so we don't get banned. You heard?
So
I'm gonna end the live right now. We can't do this interview without y'all putting hearts in the building.
What's popping, mama?
They could easily try to ban us. Just keep hearts in the building. Copy and paste your hearts, put them in the building.
All right. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just gonna show you, who she is and all that.
Okay, I'm 23 years around the sun.
Give people some time to come into the room.
I'm from Chicago.
What part of Chicago?
The South Side.
South Side of Chicago.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what y'all want to know. Any questions?
Tell us about your life and how you got here. What made you come here?
So I just...
You gotta speak up, they can't hear you.
So I just wanted like a change, like a positive change. Like, man, like that's something I was thinking about going into the military. But then I was like, probably not, because I seen how militant you guys were in Baba G and stuff like that. So I was like, I might as well just feed into some knowledge, because I'd rather have a black man, a black king, lead me rather than a white man. So. Baba G on Instagram about maybe, I think we said it last night, about a year and a half ago. Yeah, I don't really specifically know how I seen his Instagram and the teachings, but I just came across them. Physics, biology, melanin.
You're like, why y'all smiling about that answer like that?
I'm gonna give her a couple of more minutes, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
show
gonna
you
give it
that
an
she
entry
already
test.
left and spill the tea.
No,
No shades.
her name is Sky.
Yeah, it was worth it. I mean, everybody needs a positive change. So, I mean.
Are you a shy person?
Yeah. Yeah. I try not to be.
What's your sign?
I am a.
In the house.
Sagittarius in the 10th house.
People are still going out there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you that she already left. Well, now y'all coming in the building, so fuck it. I'm gonna let y'all see a little bit more of her then. This is Natureboy's new wife. Like he just got her this week, like a few days ago or some shit. But she's 23. She just got there and she already left. So I'm gonna let y'all see her for a couple of minutes.
I'm gonna end the live, guys.
And
If
then
y'all
I'm
don't
gonna
continue to put the, I have to
show
end
y'all
it
that she already
because we're
left
not gonna get
spilling
blocked
the
on our
tea.
page because y'all
But I
didn't
got a lot of shit to
participate.
show y'all.
If y'all want to see the interview and y'all want to tune in, you got to keep green hearts in the building. Green.
We don't give Natureboy
Or we
no
just have to do
views. We
something
don't
else.
support that nigga. So.
Cause I'm dying to DJ. Keep.
I'm gonna show y'all who she is now. Show y'all that she already left and everything. Shit is crazy.
Here, what up, Fifi?
Shit is very crazy.
Hey, I got some questions for Mama Sky.
Right.
Mama Sky, did you have a connection with any other woman?
Um. Hold on 1 second. Here's his wife. The same chick that y'all just seen, Sky. This is her. World, don't kill me, world. I'm being team all day. Do not flag me, world.
That's what I put my shoes to try. I try to be that, because that's what I want as a career. But I mean, other than that, I'm going to school for journalism. So.
Oh, because but you said that you went over to Carbonation, not for no dick. You said you went over there because you was an investigative reporter. And
now you got to find out yourself. Now you know who you are. Now you know what this is, and you just gotta move forward from that point.
Yeah. Other shit with the siren, I don't know nothing about that. I just know about the little time that I was there and what I've seen.
Okay.
Now she wasn't there long.
What
this is
actually
Natureboy's new wife. He just got her this week. She's young.
What
she
he was teaching, it made sense,
a day,
but
two.
then I'm not. You know what I mean? Because I want to raise awareness just like you guys do. So.
Did you spend your own money to go there, or was the ticket purchased for you?
No, I spent that. That's little shit.
So the stuff that Natureboy was saying about kiting made up.
Some of it was true, some of it wasn't. Like, yeah, me and Kite built a little friendship or whatever, and now it's just like he not, able to talk to me, which is fine. I don't care. But however he made it seem, I wasn't listening to the lives, but however he made it seem, if that's what y'all want to run with, go ahead. But dick is never.
I mean, that's why we got you here to clear it up, though. You don't.
Yeah.
That you here to clear it up. That's why
this
we asked
world
you
news. If you're not following him, you should be.
Me and him, like I said before, me and him developed a friendship, but that was all just, a front to get me in, because Kai already knew what was going on. You know what I mean? But of course, he can't say that. because he's so demasculinized and all that shit. Like, you know, he like scared of them. Like when I was there, he pulled me outside, you know, when all that shit was going on to talk to me. But then I forgot. I think I want to say Loyal and Musa came outside. Loyal and Musa came outside to.
Yeah, I had all of them.
And they came outside, and he was just telling me like, "Oh, maybe you should go back home to, you know, find yourself." And I'm just like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like, shut up! Like, you know why I came here." But I guess he was trying to make it sound good because they was walking up. That's why it kind of didn't make sense to me. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I was getting ready to go in on his ass. I'm like, "Bro, you already know what the fuck I'm here for. Now you telling
These
me to go
motherfuckers
home."
ain't
And then that's when
brainwashed like the way they act like they are.
that's what bought my flight. I went to go and get my ticket for the flight that he said he had bought, and they refunded the money. So I had to come out of pocket again for my own ticket,
Nature
which,
Boy's
like I
new
said,
wife,
is
his
little
brand
shit.
new wife from this week.
Well, that's not his MO.
23 years old, Sky.
He usually pays for you to come over.
Right. That's
your ticket to come.
exactly. But if y'all look at it, how I was looking at it, he was really mad because he didn't fuck me because I didn't come there for him. You see what I'm saying? So by him doing that and being petty and all that shit, he did that shit on purpose. He knew what he was doing. So
and get the job done.
It was mainly because I felt like to put hands on motherfuckers. Like, it's really, really, really bad there. Like, I was glad to go when he was like, "Oh, you gotta leave." I'm like, "Shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice." You know what I'm saying? Like,
but didn't you know that before going there that there was some fucked up shit? And weren't you there to investigate and report? I'm there for a reason. I'm gonna be there to get the job done.
No,
Shaka.
So what was the conversation like between you and Kite? What was the stuff that he was?
He gave me the whole like test or whatever. It's a test that you got to go through, I guess, to get in. I didn't experience the test, but I knew enough information to surpass the day. But I get like.
And another thing too. Once that you got there, right? So that house that sits up there, if you're standing out there where those silver, it's another building that look just like that, ain't it? Like the building that y'all was in, that house that y'all was in, it's another one that looked like that if you look down the hill, don't it?
No, all I seen was just water and like mountains. I don't recall seeing a house.
Okay, yeah, you didn't see it. Okay, yeah, it's another.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, all right, and my next question for you too, like, okay, so with all of the investigative work, you know what I'm saying, that you're intending to do, if you were to compose, you know, like an essay or whatever about your experience,
man, like it wasn't enough. It really wasn't enough, like dead ass. It wasn't enough information. Exactly. I was only there for a short amount of time.
Because you had
to be honest, yeah. They don't believe in, you know, deodorant and, you know, any products those to even, you know, get a whiff of their vagina. That's not why I was there. I wasn't really worried about the vagina, but I seen what I seen and that was it. You know, that was like enough for me. I'm like, bro.
Okay, they put in the comments said something about F rules, like trying to look at your coochie and stuff. What was that?
No, hell no, not my coochie. She was looking at her own coochie. Let me clear that up. Ain't nobody look at this little thing right here, okay?
I know
she was.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even get down like that. So I was walking in the room, right? And to your left, when you walk into the room, the whole closet door is like a big mirror, right? And like spreading her coochie. And so it's almost like she dug something out. I seen in my peripheral because I looked away. I'm like, oh shit. But I seen in my peripheral, it's like she dug something out and looked at her finger, smelt it, and just kept going. It was like, I was just like, oh fuck. No, hell no.
I'm gonna unmute them and I'm gonna allow for them to ask some questions.
Right. This is World.
If you cool with
I'm
all
gonna
this, especially
keep
with
it going because I got a lot of shit for us to look at. So
know what to say.
That's crazy.
All this
it's
shit
fucked
is
up.
crazy.
Did you get to meet Sheba,
like, all
or
this
did you
shit
get to see
is
Jazzy?
wild.
I met all the
I hope that y'all enjoying it. Like I said,
did any of them act
I'm
funny,
gonna be
or were they
stepping my
like
game
shy
up.
of you, or were they
Give me some
weary
time.
of
Work
like
with me.
you not there for the right reasons?
I'm here though. We at it.
Zoka
I'm doing
was
what
cool.
I was shown.
Iyah was cool. but
Hopefully,
it was
I'm
more
doing
so like,
things the right
yeah, I
way.
guess you could say they was weary. They was only being nice.
But that was Nature Boy's new wife, Sky. All right, check this out. This is them and fought with them in the chat when they pulled up. This is her versus fucking Iyah, yo.
Trying to sit down because you got a guilty conscience just like him. See, let me tell you something about yourself. Iyah the God. Let me tell you something about yourself. Iyah the God. See, the difference between you and a lot of people who came there. See, a lot of people who came there wasn't like you and him. Came up in carbonation, a super strand. Nature Boy strand is already right. You wasn't innocent like a lot of those girls who already knew that you was just you was just trying to find somewhere to go where somebody wouldn't ask you for no paperwork on you. Comfortable there right now, and you don't care about no sickness because you was already sick when you got there. That's the whole thing, Iyah. You was already sick when you got there. Don't try to play and something else. The reason why you there, and I can't wait for you to go to jail with him. The reason why you there, Iyah, let me tell you something. I already know you, Iyah, and Nature Boy together is what started the super strand. Iyah and Nature Boy together, both coming from the sex industry together. Y'all shit together is what started the super strand that's up in carbonation. Iyah, you before you went to Carb, you was on the road as you call it. I was on Figueroa today and I thought about you. I seen that shit light up in your eyes. I seen the horror in you light up in your eyes. I see that twinkle come up in your eyes. I see that damn twinkle come up in your eyes, because you, Iyah, you know when you got to carbonation that your ass could not pass one blood test. You know you did not want nobody.
I'm not sure what's going on. It's gonna be all right. I don't care if it's two of us, goddamn it. We gonna watch some motherfucking Heat. What the fuck going on?
Carbonation. You know you didn't want nobody looking at your blood. This ain't got shit to do with you having no son, Your son didn't even exist to you, You wasn't no mother. You was a prostitute, You was a prostitute just like him, and you knew your blood was tainted. That's the only way, Iyah the God, that you feel comfortable out here on Figueroa, where the raggediest, low down, dirtiest whores and prostitutes in the world are. That's where you was the most comfortable.
I forgot I gotta stop talking over the fucking video. All right, I'm gonna go to Malia going into hospice after this. I'm gonna give people a chance to come in the room, but I want people to see all this shit that's fucking going on because it's wow. On the last sesh, the last live, she outed Azine and Shaka and their baby for having that thing.
And not only that, got your honor the God in my building. Honor the God in my building. Well, if you over here, you better be giving me something. You better be giving me something, and I ain't talking about no damn disease. I ain't talking about no damn disease. Your medicine getting better. You got to get that blood back right before you go back over there.
Just out of honor.
So what? Get your blood right. Get your blood right.
Honor was taking her
Get your blood right.
Carbonation.
Get your blood right. The only reason why Iyah is so comfortable there is because when she was here, she was the worst of the worst kind of person. She was worse than Nature Boy himself. She was comfortable being a whore on Figueroa, the worst hoe stroll in the world. The worst, wow. The ghetto is up under the bridge on the road. That was your favorite spot up under the bridge. And why? And why did you suck everybody and to get all the way to find him? Why? Because you needed somebody whose blood was worse than y'all's with y'all super strand virus spreading asses. Yeah, you, Look at Baba G's blood. Huh? Keno. Huh? Serenity. Huh? Look at that fucking nasty ass on top of that. Put not Iyah and all the fucking tricks and all the motherfuckers who had $1, $2, $3, $4 on Figueroa on top of that. And then put everybody else who came with something on top of that. And then look at Malia, you super strand spread. I've been digging and digging and digging. Now I got somebody who's in a position to get your damn name. Thank you, Honor. Shout out to Honor to God. Thank you for giving me something besides Elway. You know you don't have to beg me, honey. Nigga, I don't want y'all mouths by watching y'all ass get handcuffed and go to jail. Especially all y'all who went over there, who came back, who's getting treated, who's getting y'all blood treated, who's taking medication, who's coming back to the state, plumping up. I see y'all. And I'm talking not only to Iyah, I'm talking about for the sick motherfuckers who did know who went over there and who your ass was all. It's a lot of people that go over to add honor. For what? For what? I want everybody who went over there to produce their fucking paperwork. Huh? Not only Honor, not only Iyah, everybody who went over there. Everybody. Everybody. Huh? Because the only people who really go over there is people that's about Velvet. Huh? Who the fuck would eat Velvet pussy except for Shaka and Azim? You already was sick. A lot of you motherfuckers was already sick. Huh? A lot of y'all was already sick. A lot of you one of the first ones. They got you on video, huh? What about the video when he said, Iyah, remember when Efaru was eating your pussy and what did you do? Huh, you wouldn't make there. I bet you Efaru was not one of the ones that was sick when she got over there. I bet you she wasn't. But I know Iyah, Baba G blood together.
On the replay, I need y'all talking in the comments. This shit is crazy. It's not nobody in the live, but I need y'all talking in that motherfucking let me turn this shit off so I can talk. I need y'all talking in the motherfucking replay. I need y'all in the comments saying something, because this shit here is motherfucking crazy. Okay? I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. This shit is motherfucking crazy. Alright? I'm gonna show y'all a video y'all didn't see probably.
Protect
this is
okay. I'm gonna make sure
Velvet talking about life.
Sure nothing else happens.
I'm
gonna make sure nothing else happens.
I'm gonna see.
Can we kiss? Tell me.
Hold on.
Tell me what happened.
What happened in the first place?
Can we kiss?
Listen to what she said now.
Protect you, okay? I'm gonna make sure nothing else happens.
I'm gonna see.
Can we kiss?
What happened, Mommy?
Well, first of all, there was a situation that happened. You came into the world. That's the first thing that happened, right? And it was a beautiful moment. But then your dad fucked it up. But all I need you to know right now is that I love you. And
right after that, she tore motherfucking Natureboy ass up, yo. She was not into that kitty talk. Right after she said that shit, she went right into ripping that nigga a new motherfucking asshole, yo. I'm gonna see if I got that real quick. Nah, let me go to fucking Malia, yo. This shit is fucking sad, yo. Let me go to Malia. This shit crazy, yo. This shit crazy, yo.
Well, let's rewind that. Let's listen closely.
Nah, matter of fact, I want the real shit. I'm gonna go to my girl Tony T, because I want y'all to sub to her too. She's on her backup page. She's trying to get her numbers up. Yeah, she got the real shit. This shit crazy.
You still rap queen? How you doing?
I didn't keep keeping her son. Because you did ask them for your son and they wouldn't give him back to you.
You want the ocean? Okay.
Hold on, y'all.
And the man posted his foot up.
To sit up there and
we
talk
gonna go
about
right from
how
Velvet
negative
talking shit
everybody is
into the
responding to you.
motherfucking
But have you
Malia
ever
checking
sat
into the
there and
motherfucking
wondered
hospice, yo.
why?
And I ain't gonna say shit else because
And
this
have
shit
you
is some
also
crazy.
the body, including the people that's closest to you, including the people that's in carbonation, you sit there and you talk about them like a dog. The only thing you say is negative shit about those people. For crying out loud, you called Zoka baby a demon since the day she was pregnant with that motherfucker. And guess what? That baby didn't do you nothing. That baby never said nothing bad about you. That baby never tried to do nothing to you.
By the way,
you feel me?
I think this goes without saying, but let me say it. I think Velvet is disgusting. Because she says shit that you should know when you're like 5 years old. She's acting like she's a cult leader still. She really wants to be over there with Natureboy. She talks like she's better than all his other baby mothers. She talks about the kids. She engaged in a lot of the fucking illegal shit that was going on right there by his side. And if he said that he would only be with her, she would be right over there with her kid, abusing the women and doing all the fuck shit that she was doing to say that. I ain't in her cult.
But you put that on that baby head. An innocent soul. You put that shit on that baby head. And why you think all the type of negativity is coming back to you? It's negative. Everything you are is negative. That's why you attract only negative shit to you. At this point in my life, y'all, from the characteristics that I've seen in carbonation since I've been there, it's all about sex. It's not about knowledge. It's not about proclaiming the kingdom. It's not about doing all of this extra shit to teach humanity. It's about fucking. It's about who gonna fuck who next and who gonna deem the attention, the validation of humanity. It's not about evolving. It's about which women I could recruit next, how I'ma fuck her, and is he gonna feel good? And if it doesn't, I'ma send her to another nigga. And maybe if I want her in the future, I'll just take her from him. Hopefully she's not pregnant, but if she is, I really don't care. I'm still gonna.
Yes, Brandon, that us alone.
This is Tony T page, y'all. I left it alone.
And every time he couldn't get his way with me, I left. Every time he couldn't, yes, I said that right. Every time he couldn't get his way with me, I left. I left. And I'm not about to support and protect no shit that's fucked up.
So that's not a victim.
Period. That shit is fucked up.
When you can come and go as you
For
please.
you to sit there online, you are really
Malia'S
mentally
going into
ill.
hospice, y'all.
Natureboy, you are mentally ill.
2 months.
Delusional at its finest. A nigga that needs to be put in a psychiatric ward and never come out. Never. Because all you do is manipulate people. All you do is create situationships and things and accumulate and get them to do what you want them to do. Which is support you and your shenanigans. Support you and your demons. You want those people not to tell you when you're wrong. You want those people to sit there and applaud you when you're doing some fucked up shit. And you know this. And because you know this, that makes you even more mentally fucked up. Which means that you don't need to be on the streets. Which means that you don't need to have no village. You don't need to have no children. They got motherfuckers out there who actually don't need a family because they so fucked up. Because the only thing that you're going to do
with your family, the only thing you gonna do with your kids, your friends, your anything is fuck over them. That's all you gonna do is fuck over them. The only thing that you have ever established for yourself, Nature Boy, is a fucked up ass concept of who you think you are.
Watch how she switches up.
Who you think you are. A fucked up concept of who you think you are. She goes from being
angry. Yeah.
And you a fucked up individual for it.
Just watch her.
And you need to be stopped in all ways. Zoka, Solar doesn't love you.
No.
Sheba, True doesn't love you.
No.
Any man in combination does not love
right now.
none of the women in combination. You want to know why? If they're in a relationship with them, because they already look at you as somebody Nature Boy fuck
right here in the fucking States.
You for him.
Bitches that want to fuck with her.
So while you going back and forth with a nigga that don't give a fuck about
some kind
you,
of shit, they fucking send her money and
it's making
let
you
that
look
bitch
like
sit on
you
her
have
ass
no
and let her
confidence,
fucking think
no
that she's
self-esteem.
teaching.
You don't know your worth.
Yes, that is so
go
true.
And then when you go and you fuck with Nature Boy, it makes you look even more stupider.
Boring as fuck.
It makes you look even more bad because everybody done seen you with this man, this other man, saying that you love them,
there's a lot of
saying that you want to be with them, was pregnant by them.
Mental illness. In the
Trust me,
community,
I went through it. I went through it with Omek. So you can't throw no shit in my face and say, oh well, you did this and you did that. Yeah, I went through that, and you know why I went through it? I went through the same thing you went through because of Nature Boy.
She act like she didn't
so
go
there's
through
nothing that nobody
through,
could
like
say
she better than
that,
the other
that can
bitches.
come along
Like now they
to
bitches
hurt my
and
feelings
shit. She
or
thinks she's
get
still
me off my
chiefess.
tail
Like
because everything I went through
I don't know if she
in
chiefess of her
was
own new
because
tribe
of
or
Nature
she
Boy.
thinks she's chiefess still over
Just
there.
like you, honey, which you'll never be in Nature Boy's eyes. And I'm not telling you this to be mean to you. I'm not telling you this to downgrade you or make you feel any less of who you are.
That's
I'm
exactly
telling you this
what
because
you're
this
doing.
is the truth about Nature
Because you're a
Boy.
narcissist.
Maya, tell her. Maya, tell her. Please.
Let me get into it. Let me get into Malia.
We trying to grow. I'm
trying to catch it right at the beginning, y'all. So fuck with me.
Crap. Stop that.
Doing my shit.
Because this is not what we's about.
Because
this shit is all documented.
The shit just happened.
Oh, I see.
Like I said, bear with me. If y'all fuck with the page, then I'll, take the time to learn it.
So
and
we
shit,
can share them. That's
if we
the
just
only
chilling
reason
and
why.
shit, we just gonna be chilling.
Never gave a fuck about me or Eliana. Efaru came into the picture after I gave birth. She didn't give a fuck about me. She didn't give a fuck about my baby. Because if any of those bitches gave a fuck about me or my baby, they wouldn't be sleeping with Nature Boy. They would see Nature Boy for what the fuck he is, and they wouldn't even let him treat them the way they.
Now you're going a little bit too far. Now you're going a little bit.
Love to act like
they was not trying to sleep in no closet and get beat up to be loyal to them. Okay, now this is Nature Boy's response. This is Nature Boy response. Thank you so much, JC. I wish you would talk more about her part. She is talking about her part, just in double talk. Just in double talk. Just in double talk.
All right, here we go.
Let's see if it's somewhere around here.
Going into hospice, y'all.
And I'm talking for it. But Malia and this nigga said she got.
Hold on a second. Let me say what I have to give my little commentary because this is really Tony's commentary. But let me say my 2 cents. Okay? Now, I already knew that she was going into hospice. I used to have a hospice company. What they're trying to do is set her up with her team. That's her aides, that's her nurses, her whole entire team. They usually give you a time span. Her doctor's going to say 2 months. 2 months means that's approximately how long they give her. Now, everything is in God's hands for sure. That's always the case. The person may last a little bit longer. The person could, have a miracle and completely turn around. But hospice is the stage when they can no longer do anything for you except make you comfortable with drugs. And apparently they tried to get her started at some place yesterday. Right now, it looks like she's at a nursing home, which is also could be part of the program. You could die at a hospital. You could die at a rehab. Like if you don't have a home to go to, or if you don't choose to go home, whatever the case is. So basically, I'm gonna let this shit play because there's shit that you can't hear, but Tony is gonna talk about it. So that's why I chose to play hers. Follow Tony, y'all. It's TONITEA. Our bees over there. Gang, gang.
You know what I'm saying? That's very rare for a woman to be.
Oh,
they watch Malia not being.
I meant to say also, listen to how scared Natureboy is. Natureboy is so freaking scared, y'all, because he is trying to get the doctor to say that Malia don't have HIV when he knows the truth, okay? All I'm gonna say is a hit dog will holler, and Natureboy is scared to fucking death of that shit getting out. I think only because he thinks that people not gonna fuck with him no more. But I don't know, but this shit is out.
When you are giving white supremacy, you don't got to be here. Y'all could easily leave and go be baby mothers and get your own job and open up your own businesses in white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's stronger, y'all, to show the strength to be a leader when the whole world is doing something different.
Thank you so much, Day One.
The fact that y'all trying to be an example, doing something different than what everyone else is doing. With that being stated, don't ever be manipulated by the word weak or y'all, you know what I'm saying, failing in the moment.
Yeah. Get to the Malia reading her head.
People get you twisted. Even the guys here, they artists. They're artists. They be rapping. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So the meek shall inherit the earth, man. So don't ever feel bad about being feminine.
Oh gosh, we don't want to hear all that. Get to the good stuff,
aggressive. They want to see y'all loud and aggressive.
Yeah.
Because white supremacy is trying to drag you back. Just forget. Y'all watched the whole journey from Mama Cookie's house, everything. Y'all watched everything happen. Her fighting with Velvet. Y'all forgot all about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I put Malia on a pedestal, if anything, because she got special treatment. You dig? So
lies.
At the end of the day, I said, Malia, come up here and speak for yourself, because at the end of the day, people are attacking us right now about you.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's about you, and you should be able to, you know what I'm saying, step up and be like, listen, I'm in my predicament.
Listen to this bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? And I know Malia's a very quiet person as well, so she's not going to be using a lot of words to articulate herself. And when she does, she get all quiet. When you put women that are meek, that are humble, that are feminine women that ain't supposed to be on the scene. They're supposed to be covered up, and the man supposed to be speaking for them. They're supposed to be protected. So we putting our woman out here to speak ain't even the move. That ain't even the move to have our woman out here running their mouth. That's not even the move. So when they don't do that well, y'all like, look at them. They don't got a mind. Because they're not unruly. You unruly woman sitting there, got all the words, got all the wordplay in the world, but you sitting there using the power against us. You know what I'm saying? That's very rare for a woman to be sitting up there being articulate and screaming and yelling and all this shit in her emotions. Listen, man, you shouldn't have to fight. You know what I'm saying? You should stay subtle. Y'all do y'all art. Do y'all thing. I just thought it was funny that y'all said how you gonna tap into.
Do y'all kindergarten work. And then they're gonna put some pictures out there. Look at the pictures like they painted it. You know for a fact you ain't paint no damn Billie Holiday. Y'all painting skills is not like that. Look at the pictures, guys. Can y'all see how they got a scenery there? Like we stupid. He's quoting Islamic scripture. Mm-hmm. Do y'all see the pictures like they draw that? Get the F out of here. You better get your that white sheets of paper and scribble on it like the other kindergartens do. Because that's what y'all do. All of a sudden, y'all making great paintings. Get the hell out of here. Loose lips, sank ships, and Nature Boy stay running his mouth. It'll be his downfall. Correct. Northwest paint better. Northwest paint better than them. As far as women not talking and being in the back. Oh yeah. But that's not just Islam. That's other religions too. But let's go. Let's go.
Something. It's not even a move.
Yes.
Our women shouldn't have to do nothing but dance, plant gardens, do art, skate, smile.
I don't want to do no art.
Look pretty. Our women shouldn't have to sit here and really talk about nothing that's going to be questioning them unless they teaching you how to do a head wrap or something like that.
They can't teach me nothing.
Here being, scrutinized about what they believe in. You want to know what I believe in? Talk to Baba.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Baba teaches this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be scrutinized. You don't have to be outspoken. You could be inward spoken. You can do your art. Channel that energy that you get from me into your art, into whatever you want to do. And when it comes to Mali'a, I just saying when it comes to Mali'a, because she's in her predicament, she has to speak up for herself, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak up for her, you know what I'm saying? Like if I say something, I'm talking for her. But Mali'a and this sicker says but y'all don't gotta explain shit to nobody. Y'all don't gotta answer no questions. Y'all don't have to be articulate. Y'all don't even have to talk. Matter of fact,
don't talk.
You could talk to people that agree with you and everything.
Don't talk.
Be like da 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 da. But really, not really to talk about. I said it all. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know about anything, go to Baba G or Natureboy TV.
No, he has not.
Yeah, you just repeating me, and it sounds like y'all regurgitating what I already said. So ain't no sense of doing all that. But when it comes to like situations that are actively happening with Mali'a, be able to speak for her own situation.
Let's see.
And at the end of the day, if she wants to, if she feel like Baba G being attacked as a woman, as a mother
he
figure,
got that girl
as
mind
a
wipe.
wife, as a woman that is in this journey, seeing me get attacked for something that's happening to her that has nothing to do with me, it is only right and honorable for her to step up
committee.
in my defense and her own defense. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna try to use that against her and me, and I don't think that that's cool. That's a distraction.
Oh, there she is at the bottom. Okay.
But geez,
this journey ain't for everybody. Oh, they got the fire, y'all. Go give it to them. Go ahead, let them put that in front of the
all right, let Mali'a speak. But in between time, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. And if you want to help this channel grow, please hit that subscribe button. Like hit that subscribe button like right now and stay part of the family. You just want to stay in the bushes? That's fine too. I still appreciate each and every one of you.
CT, we got the
Grateful Baba.
We got the delivery man.
Did y'all get the discount?
They're gonna deliver it right now. They come and deliver it. They're coming to deliver the box for y'all right now.
Okay.
TT, we got the fryer. Y'all open it in front of the camera.
We making soap tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, we got something.
Y'all hold the camera for us, Solar.
Air fryer. Whoopie doo. We don't want to see no damn air fryer.
She sent the gift. We're gonna show them unboxing it.
No, we don't want to see no air fryer. Damn it. This is what we want to see.
No one can see Wizzy at all. I mean, no one can see knowledge at all.
No, we don't want to see that crap. We want Mali'a. That's what we want to see. Mali'a. We want to see Mali'a, not this dumb shit.
Y'all all could be seen on the camera.
Y'all too funny.
That's Mali'a, y'all.
Can she tell this lie? Let her get to this lie. Let her get to this lie. We don't care about that. Let her tell her lies.
Shit on top. So This way they can see everybody.
Gag, I don't know where I want to put her. That's why I keep
Okay, let's
moving
go,
around
let's
like
go,
that.
let's
My
go.
What it look like?
I know what it look like. Let's go, damn
Look
it.
like you can't see knowledge. Because she the one need to be everybody want to see.
I want to look at her.
Yep. Okay, flip this way. Maybe you can
Pull it back
on this screen.
Pull it back.
So I can get her close.
Hey, doesn't.
Hold on.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, if y'all pull it back, you'll be able to see it.
Hey, boy, bro. Top Emeralds.
Yeah, the feed the
Marquise, I say hello to you. Hey, Red Queen.
feed the
How
chat.
you doing, hon? We waiting for Malia to speak these lies. I want to know if y'all believe what she say or not.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
We want to see this kindergarten work. They in preschool now.
Oh, okay, I see it. Are we good?
Yeah, y'all good. We see the little kids
What's on the
in
camera? I see
preschool.
I see Doke and what's her name, but I don't see the other woman. I guess that's because the boxes are in the way. That's good right there. That's right there. Right there.
Right there.
This is Malia, y'all. She's about to go into hospice.
All right, Malia, go ahead, speak your piece.
And Nature Boy's gonna try and
Malaya.
convince us that
Yes,
she's not.
Malaya. Because the truth is not in her. The truth is not in her.
No, I don't think it's.
Alright, I got it where I want her now because I can see her from this close up.
Yeah, this is a daycare. You ain't no down to earth product. This is a daycare.
Nature Boy is scared to death. This is about to be crazy, y'all. The only reason I know for a fact that's really what's going down is because I have a background in that business. She is really going into hospice, and they really are going to say that she has 2 months, and we really are going to
Malia not
breaking HIPAA
in the hospital no more.
because
Y'all
of Nature Boy.
He just doing something. Go ahead, talk.
Talk to us, man.
Well, peace to God. How you feeling? Peace, God.
When you smile, she smile, you know she lying. She lying.
You can't blame anything on anyone. I can't blame my situation on carbonation. I can't blame my situation on the women.
Oh,
I can only
God.
blame it on myself
Mhm.
because I did it to myself.
Mm-hmm.
The only way you can stay in that environment is if you heal your mind, if you are willing to do the work, if you're willing to apply the knowledge and look at self and not point the finger at anyone, because that's a high vibrational frequency. No one there is like Babylon. Babylon, they point the finger at everybody. They say, oh, you did it, and don't look at self. But if you don't look at self in this environment, then you are bound to fail because
Hey, Stephanie.
we are elevating. We're trying to heal our mind. This is a war against self. This is a war against the mind. This is a war against your lower self. And so if you don't defeat your lower self, then you will always be in your lower self. And so that's why I'm in the predicament I'm in now, because I wasn't taking the commands like I should. I wasn't taking the discipline. I was resisting because I feared I feared, elevating because I looked at it as, oh,
Do y'all hear this shit? Yo. Do y'all hear it? Because she wasn't taking commands. She wasn't listening. So that's how she got in the predicament that she's in. Do y'all hear this shit? And the people that's in his chat listening to this bullshit, I got a couple of bridges I can sell you. I got a couple of bridges I could sell you. Whoever's in his chat and they believe that shit, I got a couple of bridges to sell you. I got the Golden State Bridge I can sell you. I got the Brooklyn Bridge I can sell you, and a couple of other bridges I can sell you if you believe what just came out that girl's mouth. Are you serious? This is all because she didn't listen. Oh, you got trauma flu because you didn't take his advice. Oh my God. Oh my God.
She's under the care of doctors,
Man,
so she can't
listen.
go back to
Let's get back into this
to
bullshit.
carbonation. She can only go home.
I gotta rewind that a little
So
bit.
she's gonna be with her family at the end.
This is a war against self.
A war against
the
self.
mind. This is a
They're
war
gonna show where
against
she's at and everything.
your lower self. So if you don't defeat your lower self, then you will always be in your lower self.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I'm in the predicament I'm in now, because I wasn't taking the commands like I should. I wasn't taking the discipline. I was resisting because I feared I feared, elevating, because I looked at it as, it was hard or it was tough. But in actuality, it's for me, it's healing me. It's nothing against you, it's everything working for you. And so I didn't see it like that. I seen it in another way. I seen everybody as my enemy. I seen everybody as, something other than my higher self. And so I was pushing everybody away. And so I wasn't receiving or even allowing anyone to help me. So I was getting sick. I was getting I was becoming depressed. My thoughts started becoming more and more negative as the days go by. I got smaller. I wasn't getting nutrients from my food. I became not creative anymore. I wasn't expressing myself. I wasn't being authentic. I was always in the room, in the bed, under covers.
Well, why did you do that under pressure? Why? You could tell a lot about somebody under pressure. Why did you turn into that once you were faced with your demons and once you were faced with your issues? Why did? Because most people want to victimize things, right? When you come here, we face it to you. We face yourself with you, right? When faced with yourself, why did you start to go inward and get depressed? And then, why were you fighting? Why are you resisting?
Because you beating that ass.
Just doing the work.
You was beating that ass.
Because I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready.
I wasn't
prepared.
God. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And so, yeah, I just wasn't.
How you
ready.
know that you are now?
I wasn't
know that you are now. How do you know you coming back is not going to put us in a circumstance where you do the same behavior?
She gonna be taking her medicine.
Well, because I'm in isolation and I'm by myself and I'm seeing everything that caused them those problems or caused me to be in my lower self. So I'm seeing everything, and then as I watch more of the knowledge and as I'm in isolation by myself, I get to see and I get to write. I get to experience myself and feel it and not run from it or point the blame at no one else, because I'm noticing.
Can you tell everybody what happened to you physically? Do you have HIV? Do you have HIV?
Oh, I meant to tell y'all. Hold on. The thing that started all this, why Nature Boy is going all crazy, is because there was a screenshot. Now, I don't have the screenshot, so I can't say 100% official. I mean, maybe, I'll be able to find out. I don't know. But somebody said there was a screenshot and that it showed that Malia had HIV medication or AIDS medication, one or the other, at the hospital. So that's why he's freaking out and trying to prove that they don't have it, that everybody's clean. He's just really gonna wild out right now. You'll see.
For HIV or any other STDs, please tell the world.
Yeah, tell us. Tell us.
No, I don't have any STDs. I don't have any AIDS. I don't have any diseases or any complications with myself. As far as those.
She said, I don't have. Listen, guys.
She does wordplay, y'all.
He said, I don't have any AIDS. He asked her, does she have HIV? She didn't say, I don't have HIV. She said, I don't have AIDS. So it's not the same thing. It leads up, HIV leads up to AIDS. Yes. But she did not say, she see how she spent that? Feces and vagina is way worse than that, I wrote. Well, hey, got through. There is a difference. So that's why she never said HIV, said AIDS. What was she think? You listening to this girl? We're supposed to be stupid, right? You think we didn't catch on to that? They ain't gonna say, oh, I don't have no type of STDs. Really?
We know she
Really?
has herpes already, so that goes to show you how far
We already know what she in the hospital for. We already know that, so we ain't gonna go back. But I guess all of that happened because she didn't listen and she was in her lower self. I have seen people in the lowest part in their life, in their lowest times in their life, and they still ain't get flued around with this and bacteria that and did. I'm quite sure we all go through some low times in our lives, but I didn't know. Oh, you peeped that? The gig is up, Nature Girl, 30 years old, just not in the hospital for weeks. She is 22. She is 22.
Yeah.
She's 22.
That's
Velvet said, all of them said, every last one said that she tested. Now they said Nature Boy asked Malia'S to ask her doctor to violate the HIPAA law. First of all, you don't violate the HIPAA law if you get permission. That's the title of this, but the title is a little bit incorrect. They don't know what to call that dripping hydrant you have. Man, I wish tell the truth. If she listen, she could lie all she wants. We don't care. We just reporting on it. But we know she lying.
Screenshot of her AIDS medication.
That's why I call her Malia'S.
They say
the truth is not in her.
I didn't see the screenshot.
She looks 42.
They say there was a screenshot of her AIDS medication in the hospital. She's going into hospice. That's what we're watching right now.
You know,
her doctor's gonna talk.
So why would your sister sit there and tell them
scared.
that the doctor told them that you had STD?
Velvet said you gave it to her. Why are you asking
it's
Velvet
funny.
that question?
Once I said I want to go back to carbonation and join my soul family, they was totally against it. They in their minds didn't want to accept it. From their mouths, they said, "Okay, I'm gonna allow you to be you. I'm not stopping you from being who you want to be." But it was a different story once I physically said out of my mouth, "I want to join carbonation again. I'm going back." They didn't accept that. They didn't like that. So they went on this panel and started talking all crazy and nonsense.
Okay, let me explain the crazy talk that she's talking about. She can't go back to carbonation. She's under the care of doctors. Once you have end of life, that they're responsible for her. So if she was to go back to carbonation and fell out and died the first day, they would be responsible for her. So what they're trying to do is put together her team that's going to take care of her, make her comfortable in the life. Like I said, people are like, she shouldn't have her phone. She shouldn't have her phone. I can tell you right now that's a field that I'm very familiar with. And you cannot take her phone as long as she's lucid and she can say what she wants to do. But there will come a time eventually when she won't be able to use her phone. So mostly because it's in the life, you pretty much give the patient whatever they want. They know she can't go nowhere. So, they don't like that she's talking and doing all this stuff, but it's like she's not committed. She's not committed, but she can't leave. So that's the point that she's saying that they're talking crazy.
Saying that I have this and I have that,
because
but don't have the proper information or don't have the true information.
They said that they took screenshots of your medical records. Is that bullshit? Because did anybody see any screenshots?
Now
I didn't see no.
I told y'all that's
so
what this is all
went
about.
On this panel and started talking all crazy and nonsense about me and saying that I have this and I have that, but don't have the proper information or don't have the true information.
They said that they took screenshots of your medical records. Is that bullshit? Because did anybody see any screenshots?
Now
I didn't see no screenshots. I didn't see none of those medical records.
Yeah, she could be in the rehab center. I was thinking that too.
Well, I physically spoke to my doctor, and my doctor told me that no, you don't have AIDS, or you don't have a disease, or whatever they said that I had.
You notice she keeps saying AIDS, right?
So depression was a cause. Do they know what the cause of the fluid?
Nature Boy, you good, but you is not that good. And you notice she keeps saying AIDS. And then when she was getting ready to say, I don't have AIDS, I don't have HIV, you notice she froze up. She froze up. She froze up and then said dis-ease. I don't have any dis-ease. So Nature Boy, he got a way of questioning you that suits him. He got a way of questioning you so you can answer questions. But before you can answer the question, he makes sure you don't fully answer the question. But you notice she still didn't say HIV. She said the word AIDS.
Put around your heart. What?
They know for sure that it started from my uterus. Because I didn't allow myself to let go of my Babylon son, or I'm still holding on to it. I didn't allow myself to hold on
she
to my
can't
Babylon
hold on to
son.
her son.
I mean, let go of my Babylon son.
Wow.
I didn't let go of my Babylon mom.
Wow.
And I didn't heal myself from my sister's situations.
Wow.
So I was holding on to a lot of fluids in my body.
That's some cold-blooded shit.
Her talking crazy like that is exactly the reason why they were concerned. You know that no doctor told her that her uterus is messed up because she didn't let go of her Babylon son. And that's the kind of stuff that Malia'S is saying in there. But once again, it doesn't matter because she's in hospice. And so it's in the life. So there's no reason for her to see a psychiatrist, or, maybe they will or whatever. But the point is that everybody can see that Malia'S is gone.
By me not expressing it or communicating or talking about it or expressing myself creatively,
you're going straight to hell, Malia'S.
In my system, it backed up. I had fluid around my heart. I had fluid around my
The doctor told you
my
this?
kidney and my lungs, and it was pushing.
So your suffering came from your attachment
up against the other organs.
Yo, the doctor told you this? The doctor told you? Oh, Jesus. Yo, I got some bridges for you guys. I got some bridges, and I got some wooden nickels. Step up, step up, step up. Come get you some. I'm selling this right now. I got some wooden nickels. I'm telling you, these wooden nickels will spin. Take these wooden nickels and I'm going to sell you. They will sell in a store. And I also got some bridges. You can own them bridges today. Send me your money. Send me your money. And I got some bridges and I got some damn wooden nickels. The doctor told you this. The doctor said because you won't let go of your Babylon son. She didn't let it go. And her Babylon mother. She didn't let it go, and her sisters. And that's why she got so sick. I would like to know what doctor or doctors told her this. So now the doctors is telling you, let your son go. What the hell? See, that's why I said the crazy Bible on it was the Middle East never be Satan. It would be Satan when the end of time, he's going to destroy it all. What's all going to be destroyed? She's making meal plans in her head for the air fryer. Probably paid for that air fryer too. I scream every time you say her name, Malia'S. Yeah, I would call her Malia'S forever. How shiny is them nickels? Might grab a honey. These are not shiny at all. These wooden nickels, they not shiny. They the real wood. They the real wood nickel. Send me your money. Send me your money, and I'll show you the wooden nickels. And I'm gonna throw in a bridge or two. I'm gonna throw in a bridge or two. I got you. I got you. And then after that, I got some rivers. I got some oceans. I got some rivers and oceans to sell you too. I got some rivers, some oceans, some mountain top. I might sell you Mount Rushmore. If you believe any of this, send me your money. I might give you Mount Rushmore. I may throw that in. Y'all want Mount Rushmore, right? I think that's nice. Or do y'all want Niagara Falls? Or do y'all want Niagara Falls?
Some people are slow, yo. Some people be really sending their money
But
to
we're gonna
Velvet people, yo.
finishing to hear what the doctor told her. Unbelievable.
My demons is your demons is my
Came from your
demons is your
attachment.
demons is my demons.
So
Somebody asked a question. They said if they think that Malia is so sad, why don't they just give her son back? Because that's what she's literally sad about. Someone asked that on one of my posts. It's like, if a family cared about her so much, won't they bring her son up there? Won't they give her son so that she will be happy?
Oh, Hudson River, I got you.
To be her son, if they cared about her so much, why they keep keeping her son? Because you did ask them for your son and they wouldn't give him back to you.
You want the ocean? Okay. You want the Statue of Liberty? I got you. That's
a great question. He said because her son is not safe in carbonation. But at the end of the day, that's her son.
If she wanted her son, then why did she leave a note? Why you didn't take your son with you? If you wanted your son, why you didn't take him with you? You can't just desert a child and then say, oh, I want my son. No, you deserted them and you left a letter to prove it. Here we go with the bullshit again. I got some more stuff to sell you guys. I got anything else you would like. I got it for sale. Just let me know. You want the White House? Got you.
Why are you reading the chat instead of answering the question?
Oh, I thought I didn't know you wanted me to speak. When I continue to ask for my son back or get him back, my Babylon family noticed, I guess, noticed my behavior and noticed how I was in carbonation, and they didn't agree with it. They see me as this, this psycho person, so because they don't understand. So I as I called and asked to get him back, they told me no, because they seen the behavior, and they also took custody of him, and they kept telling me you would have to go through the courts, you would have to go through the system to get him back. And after that, I just noticed how the universe just kept telling me, no, you can't get him back. You can't get him back. So I just took it as, okay, This is not his journey. This is not my journey to have him. So I left it at that. And I understand that he's me. He's 23. He's not separate of me. I am him. So I understand that. And I just came to the terms like, okay, maybe it's her journey, my Babylon sister's journey to have him. So I just once I came here, I seen like videos of him, like FaceTime videos of him, and I just was like, you know what, you keep him. Like I don't want to keep going.
Well, let's take some responsibility here. Let's take.
Yeah, I left him.
Not knowing that the dad, you didn't tell me the part that the dad didn't.
Yeah, the dad's name wasn't on the birth certificate when I left. When I left, I didn't tell anybody about where I was going. I didn't explain anything to anybody.
Malaya.
I didn't communicate anything to anybody because I knew that they wouldn't understand the first time I left. They wouldn't understand what I was going to do with my journey. And so I just up and left. And when I up and left, and when I got to join Baba G's life, I ended up communicating with them over the internet through going live. And so I found out that the child's father, his name was not on the birth certificate. And so from that, I could have took him with me if I would have, I guess, paid attention to details. I would have slowed down. I would have, did all those things, but I didn't, and so that I have to take responsibility for that.
But they saying
So
I
that's
made
another
you
reason
your son.
why
They said I made you your son.
I'm
I didn't make
explaining
her
to
leave
you
her
what
son.
I
That's
did.
not true.
But I'm explaining to you what I did. So how are you still going to sit up there and say it was Baba G's fault when I'm sitting up here explaining to you what I did on my journey, what I decided to do as a human being, as a grown-ass woman? Y'all gotta stop.
But you don't have, but
other people.
yeah,
That's Babylon.
yeah, it's true. And the thing is, like, these is demons. Like, these are some real devils. Like, these people are sick to even want to know so much details about somebody else's life to the point where they're investigating you and they're interrogating and like, you know, it shouldn't be that serious to these people. But these people like, well, what you did is, what you did is, what you did, you said this.
Listen, you are.
Fuck y'all, nigga. This shit is crazy, my nigga. Like, these people shouldn't be this invested in no one else's life. The fact is, she don't got no STDs. The fact is, she don't got no more fluid on her heart.
Lies.
She's out the hospital. She's leaving the hospital. She already left the hospital. She's just back there getting something for right now. She's doing good. She's okay. She's doing what the fuck she want to do. Mind y'all business. Stop spreading vicious rumors.
So where's she
And
going?
every investigation y'all do is going to fail because it's not true. So keep spreading vicious lies. And when y'all fall on y'all face and y'all realize y'all can't beat us, y'all going to join us. Period.
Shit.
Thank you, Malia.
Shit.
Thank you.
I could explain. The reason why I had fluids on my uterus because I didn't let them go, and from the uterus, it traveled all the way up, and it started to take over the kidney, and it started to take over the liver, and then that's when it took over the heart, and it started to slow my heart rate down.
Oh gosh. Oh Jesus. That's when you thought you heard it all.
I have to calm down, y'all.
Is that your doctor?
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Patel. It's my name up there on the board.
Yes.
So did you have any STDs
Now,
that caused the problems?
Pay attention. Malia is pretending she doesn't know that that's her doctor. She's pretending that she doesn't know her doctor's name. Her doctor said my name is written on the board. Like, so because of Natureboy pressuring her, she's about to make herself look crazy in front of her fucking doctor, and her information is gonna get out.
Do you have any information about?
So let me just.
My name up there on the board.
Yes.
Let me take that back.
So did you have any STDs that?
I have to calm down, y'all.
Is that your doctor?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Patel. It's my name up there on the board.
Yes.
So did you have any STDs that caused the problems?
Do you have any information about
He can't tell that.
my medical records stating that I don't have any STDs or anything?
I can find out.
Okay.
I know you were in the hospital for a little bit of time, right?
Yes.
Recently. So yeah, I can find out.
Okay.
What specific question is it?
Does she have HIV? Does she have HIV? Does Malia have HIV?
Yeah.
And stating all of my procedures that has been done, all of my medical records that has been done, so I can have physical proof of,
Of course.
Now I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but Natureboy said, does she have HIV? The doctor
He can't tell that.
My medical records
Listen
stating
up.
that I don't have any STDs or anything.
I can find out.
Okay.
I know you were in the hospital for a little bit of time, right?
Yes.
Recently. So yeah, I can find out.
Okay.
What specific question is it?
Does she have HIV? Does she have HIV? Does Malia have HIV?
Yeah.
And stating all of
Does Malia
my
have HIV?
procedures that has been done.
I don't know
all of
what
my
other
medical
question he
records
could
that
be answering, but y'all listen up, because Malia was still talking. So what was he saying? Yeah, to?
STDs or anything?
I can find out.
Okay.
I know you were in the hospital for a little bit of time, right?
Yes.
Recently. So yeah, I can find out.
Okay.
What specific question is it?
Does she have HIV? Does she have HIV? Does Malia have HIV?
Yeah.
And stating all of my procedures that has been done, all of my medical records that has been done, so I can have physical proof of,
Of course.
information.
So before you leave, there's a medical records department, and you can ask one of the nurses to help you get there, so you can get your medical records. If that's not the case, then I can get like my residents to print out some stuff, but it's not official. It kind of doesn't. It's not. It may not be the best way to get all your records.
But this is a different doctor, stupid. She got like 5 doctors on shifts. But the doctor could tell you if you have any STDs. He should be able to tell you.
Yes. And what's your name? And it's
The doctor's saying all bad shit.
Yeah,
Nature Boy's
that's
pretending
okay.
that he's not and talking over him.
Yo, they must really think we stupid. They must really keep that. They must really think we are stupid. First of all, the doctor gonna say we could find out. You're asking, do I have any STDs? You don't know what's wrong with you after you just told us. The doctor said that you did not let go of your son. So that stayed in your uterus that traveled up to your heart. You just gave us a whole entire story that states why you were sick. Now you're asking a doctor, do you have any STDs? And this doctor said, this doctor coming in there to check you and he don't know what he checking. Get the funk out of here. That doctor stupid, you stupid, Nature Boy stupid, we ain't stupid. See, now y'all playing with me. Now y'all playing with me and you get me a little bit. I got some more stuff to sell y'all. Down to the doctor. That doctor is an act. He might be a goddamn actor. So the doctor, if she's asking the doctor, if she's asking the doctor herself, the doctor can answer her. But the doctor don't know his patients. The doctor said I could find out. Who's stupid here? So you in the hospital, you get the funk out of here. Get the funk out of here. Get the funk out of here. The doctor gonna say, I don't know, but I could find out. Get the fuck out of here. And you walk, I wish a doctor walk in the room and he don't, I'm in the hospital and a doctor walk in a damn room and tell me he don't know. Fuck the damn doctor don't know. What the hell he here for? They read your whole freaking chart. He coming in there to administer something. He coming in there to administer something. He doesn't know. This is that doctor, and he says she's not in the hospital anymore. How is this the doctor? Thank you, Tony Bowles. Hey, Miss V. Remember, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. And if you would like to support the show, please hit that subscribe button. Like, hit that subscribe button right now. I gladly appreciate it. And if not, I still appreciate you guys for coming in and watching. But if you like to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and help the channel grow. Now let's get back to this bullshit. I'm going to rewind that. Thank you, Kita. Right? I would hit my doctor with my remote. You don't know. Doctor wasn't going to say while she was on the phone. And then he noticed that she was cammed up. The doctor walks in with your whole damn chart. Exactly. Since that doc ain't stupid. Yes, the information should be in her chart. You should look more at why they aren't giving her this info. She knows the info. She knew it when she was in the first hospital. When he hears Manic on the other end badgering the mess out of her. Exactly. Get the funk out of here. Notice what she can't show the doctor down to earth. Someone mentioned her being in the hospice. If that's the case, I don't think she's in hospice. I think she's in like a nursing home. I think she's like in a, you know how some nursing homes got the rehabilitation center? She's in the rehabilitation center. Girl, you can lie, but not that good. You can lie, but not that damn good. Thank you. If you're not a supporter of the channel, please come a supporter of the channel and hit that subscribe button. Let me see. What's she say? Hi,
That big
everyone.
girl is his new wife
Hi,
too.
Giselle. How you doing, love?
That
Hi,
girl in the pink
everyone.
right there.
I was an LPN for 5 years. I am a mental health counselor. I work in a hospital. She might have multiple doctors, so that's why maybe the doctor is there for her heart. I'm not disputing that, but in these days and times, I know these days and times, it's in everything is in your chart. They
Malia'S
read
about
up
to get
on you
busted,
because they
y'all.
have to. If he come in there for her heart, he also know what else is wrong with her.
Nature Boy can't
Now he
shut
may
up and
not
save his
be
life, and they always end up busting themselves.
he may not be the specialist in everything that's going on with her, but everything that's going on with you, you may need another specialist to tell what's going on. So if he's there for the heart, he's a specialist for the heart or whatever. But it's not like he doesn't know what's in the chart. But besides that, he going to use this clip. This clip is even stupid. Even besides that, she know what's wrong with her. She knows she had an STD. You was in the first damn hospital.
And don't know what the fuck
Stop
going on.
playing with us, people, like we stupid. And if she didn't have an STD, why you keep stressing it? Why you keep stressing it? Like we all stupid. I don't rewind that stupidness so you guys can hear this bullshit again. This is a bunch of bullshit. I told you I had breaking news. This is a bunch of bullshit.
If that's not the case, then I can get like.
That caused the problems.
She was so.
Do you have any information?
She was so sure before. Now she gotta ask the doctor. She probably winking her eye. That bitch winking her eye like don't tell. Wink, 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 wink.
And about my medical records stating that I don't have any STDs or anything.
I can find out.
Okay.
I know you were in the hospital for a little bit of time, right?
Yes,
recently. So yeah, I can find out.
Okay.
What specific question?
Does she have HIV? Does she have HIV? Does Malia have HIV?
Yeah.
And stating stating all of my procedures that has been done, all of my medical records that has been done, so I can have physical proof.
Thank you, Callie.
You know,
Of course. So before you leave, there's a medical records department, and you can ask one of the nurses to help you get there, so you can get your medical records.
Listen close to the doctor, y'all. I got the speaker right on the shit.
My residents print out some stuff, but it's not.
If he doesn't work on her on that specific treatment, he may not want to. That's what I'm saying. He can't divulge that. Exactly, Itzy. That's exactly what I'm saying. He can't divulge that. She is taking meds for schizophrenia. Who wants to upset the psych patient? Nobody. But when he walks up in there, oh, I can't explain that holding on to her baby part. That's what she said, Mama Ray. That's what she said, Mama Ray. I can't explain it. She just explained everything the doctor told her. Hey, truth teller. She just explained everything the doctor done told her. And then the doctor walked in, she switched up. She switched up. Well, do I have anything? Bitch, you don't know why you in there? You don't know why you in there? And you're going to ask the doctor this on camera?
Yeah, she looks stupid.
Are you really trying to get that doctor to lose his job? But I guarantee you, Natureboy is going to spin it like the doctor said no. The doctor said no. The doctor said he cannot answer that. That doctor ain't setting himself up. Explain something to you guys. Any doctor you go to, it could not even be your doctor. In certain states, they have a main computer they can go into. So I remember I went to a doctor, a completely different doctor. So they can pull up your medicine in every way. Depends on what state you live in. So that's bullshit. He can't expose her if information, even if she agreed, because the patient might be mental. We know this. This is why I said if they trying to get us to believe this bullshit, I got some things to sell you. And thank you, Zazelle. That's what I'm saying. If they cannot tell you this on no camera or on no phone. They cannot. Nature Boy, who you think you fooling? Nature Boy, who you fooling? I get what you're saying, Royalty Pro. But I'm saying, who they think they fooling? Who they think they fooling? I don't care what type of doctor you are. When they see you in there, you read the chart. And back in the days before it was in the computer, when I did EMS, I could look. That's when the chart used to be in front of your bed. Now, if you have been a nurse or a doctor, the chart used to be in front of your bed. I could go in there and read somebody's whole damn chart. And then now it's in the computer. So how was I able? It's written down. And I was nothing but a little old EMT. And I was there. I could have got your stuff. So he just can't divulge the information, and they knew that. But I do think she had a dead fetus in her and caused her infection. That could be true. But she said because she couldn't let go of her son. I don't know what HIV does different things to different people, so I don't know. Hey, Kiana, if you're on the phone and the doctor sees you on the phone, the doctor cannot, and let me say that again, the doctor cannot answer any questions to talk about your medical problems or history until you hang up that phone. That is the law. So Nature Boy, you tried us. Malaya, because there is no truth in you. Malaya, you tried us. Nature Boy, you tried us. I don't know, Makita, but you tried us. You tried us, but it didn't work. Maybe it's going to work for the people on your platform because they want me to come sell them some things. That's that bullshit. Thank you. You could be unconscious, out of state. They know your allergies, etc. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we know she's still in New Orleans. Her family should have went up there. When she said her body wouldn't let go of her baby, she meant her son. She meant her son. She meant her son. Jay Beautiful, YouTube been deleting messages for some art. They did this yesterday. Just type them again or type them in a different way. Type the messages, type it again. Because the doctor may not be her primary doctor. He doing something else. That's why he said alpha. No, when she said she was speaking upon medical records. She said she wanted something written down. See, she changed the speech. She changed the talking. She changed the questioning. She changed the questioning around. She changed it around. She changed it. That's why she said, is there anything that I can have? And that's why he said, get your medical records. You can get it in your medical records. She changed the way she changed the questioning. She changed the girl. They think they got us fooled. We ain't fools. I got something to sell you. I'm gonna be whining a little bit.
We ain't
so we can
DJ doing something. Go ahead, talk to me.
Oh, she's still talking.
In the hospital no more. Y'all tripping.
See, she not in the hospital no more.
She just doing something.
He's gonna say she's in hospice.
Go ahead, talk to me.
Well,
They let some shit slip, so I'm making sure we getting it all.
Mali'a not in the hospital no more. Y'all tripping.
See, she not in the hospital no more.
She just doing something.
She's just doing something
Go ahead,
right now.
talk to me.
Hospice,
well,
dying.
peace to God. How you feeling? Peace, God.
She's just doing something right now. Hello. Dying.
Oh,
wait, let me because the doctor said 2 months. So let me get back to where the doctor was. So y'all can hear that part. See, I don't think I'm
in
just talking
isolation.
out my ass.
Why did you start to go inward and get depressed, and then like, why were you fighting? Why? What made? Why?
What you got? Get the fuck out of here. You know what you got. You know what you got. You know what got you there.
Watch more of the knowledge, and as
They think they got us fooled. We ain't fools. I got something to tell you. I'm gonna rewind it a little bit so we can hear this bullshit. When she said the doctor told her it's because of the baby. The doctor said this. And then now all of a sudden you asking the doctor what you got. Get the fuck out of here. You know what you got. You know what you got. You know what got you there.
watch more of the knowledge, and as in isolation.
Why did you start to go inward and get depressed, and then like, why were you fighting? Why? What made? Why are you resisting?
It should be cool, yo.
Yeah.
Apple.
All right, cool.
Mali'a not in the hospital no more. Y'all tripping.
See, she not in the hospital no more.
She just doing something. Go ahead, talk to me.
Well, peace to God. How you feeling? Peace, God. You can't blame anything on anyone. I can't blame my situation on carbonation. I can't blame my situation on a woman. I can only blame it on myself because I did it to myself. The only way you can stay in that environment is if you heal your mind, if you are willing to do the work, if you are willing to apply the knowledge and look at self and not point the finger at anyone, because that's a high vibrational frequency. No one there is like Babylon. Babylon, they point the finger at everybody. They say, oh, you did it, and don't look at self. But if you don't look at self in this environment, then you are bound to fail because we are elevating. Because our mind is a war against self. This is a war against the mind. This is a war against your lower self. And so if you don't defeat your lower self, then you will always be in yourself. And so that's why I'm in the predicament I'm in now, because I wasn't taking the commands like I should. I wasn't taking the discipline. I was resisting because I feared I feared, elevating because I looked at it as, it was hard or it was tough. But in actuality, it's for me, it's healing me. It's nothing against you, it's everything working for you. And so I didn't see it like that. I seen it in another way. I seen everybody as my enemy. I seen everybody as, something other than my higher self. And so I was pushing everybody away. And so I wasn't receiving or even allowing anyone to help me. So I was getting sick. I was getting depressed. I was becoming depressed. My thoughts started becoming more and more negative as the days go by. I got smaller. I wasn't getting nutrients from my food. I became not creative anymore. I wasn't expressing myself. I wasn't being authentic. I was always in the room, in the bed, under covers.
Well, why did you
because
do
I
that
wanted-
under pressure? Why, you could tell a lot about somebody under pressure. Why did you turn into that once you were faced with your demons and once you were faced with your issues? Because most people want to victimize things, right? When you come here, we face it to you. We face yourself with you, right? When faced with yourself, why did you start to go inward and get depressed? And then, like, why were you fighting? Why are you resisting just doing the work and correcting yourself?
Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And so, yeah, I just wasn't
How do you
ready.
know that you are now?
I wasn't
know that you are now. How do you know you coming back is not going to put us in a circumstance where you do the same behavior and go right back to the same point?
Well, because I'm in isolation and I'm by myself and I'm seeing everything that caused them those problems or caused me to be in my lower self. So I'm seeing everything, and then as I watch more of the knowledge, I'm in isolation by myself, I get to see and I get to write, I get to experience myself and feel it and not run from it or point the blame at no one else, because I'm noticing.
Can you tell everybody what happened to you physically? Do you have HIV? Do you have HIV? Did the doctor test you positive for HIV or any other STDs? Please tell the world.
No, I don't have any STDs. I don't have any AIDS. I don't have any diseases or any complications with myself. As far as those,
Why is God
so why would
asking
your
questions?
sisters sit there and tell them that the doctor told them that you had STD?
It's funny. Once I said I wanted to go back to carbonation and join my soul family, they was totally against it. They
Hey, Donna.
in their minds didn't want to accept it. From their mouths, they said, "Okay, I'm gonna allow you to be you. I'm not stopping you from being who you want to be." But it was a different story once I physically said out of my mouth, "I want to join carbonation again. I'm going back." They didn't accept that. They didn't like that. So they went on this panel and started talking all crazy and nonsense about me and saying that I have this and I have that, but they don't have the proper information or don't have the true information.
They said that they took screenshots of your medical records. Is that bullshit? Because did anybody see any screenshots?
Now
I didn't see no screenshots. I didn't see none of the medical records.
Well, I physically spoke to my doctor, and my doctor told me that no, you don't have AIDS, or you don't have a disease, or whatever they said that I had. I don't have that.
STDs. So depression was a cause. Do they know what the cause of the fluid around your heart?
Listen to this bullshit.
I know for sure that it started from my uterus. Because I didn't allow myself to let go of my Babylon son.
They know for sure it started from her uterus because she didn't want to let go of her Babylon son. Do you hear this bullshit?
It's not funny, it's sad because
they know for sure, but you asking the doctor something else.
Let go of my Babylon son. I didn't let go of my Babylon mom. And I didn't heal myself from my sister's situations. So I was holding on to a lot of fluids in my body. And by me not expressing it or communicating or talking about it or expressing myself creatively, it backed up in my system. It backed up. I had fluid around my heart. I had fluid around my kidney and my lungs, and it was pushing.
So your suffering came from your attachment
up against the other organs.
Your suffering came from your attachments.
So
somebody asked a question.
Did you notice that Nature Boy threw in your suffering came from your attachments? So your suffering came from your attachments.
He is so scared.
I don't know if she was knocked up or not. So your suffering came from your attachment. You was the doctor until the doctor walked in. But if you haven't hit that, hey Tamara, if you haven't hit that like, please hit that like. If you're new in here, please help support the channel and hit that subscribe button, baby. We bring the tea, baby. Hit that subscribe. She said that it wasn't AIDS. She didn't say anything about AIDS. She didn't say she didn't have HIV, neither, Angel Eyes. She didn't never say HIV. No doctor is going to say that it was mental. They are straight science. Oh, we know this. This is the bullshit they're trying to sell us. This is the bullshit they're trying to sell us. But believe me, all of them are going to be getting medicine soon. He's going to make sure they all get medicine soon. Because he's killing them. He's killing them. He's going to have to make the right choice and let them people get their meds. They all got to go to the doctor on a DL, and they all going to be getting medicine on the DL because he noticed that they're going to start dropping off.
Question. They said if they think that Malia is so sad, why don't they just give her son back? Because that's what she's literally sad about. Someone asked that on one of my posts. There's like, if a family cared about her so much, won't they bring her son up there? Won't they give her son so that she will be happy? Because the source of the issue seemed to be her son. If they cared about her so much, why they keep keeping her son? Because you did ask them for your son and they wouldn't give him back to you.
Hey, Dazzle. Remember, if you guys are not part of the family, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it.
He said because her son is not safe in carbonation. But at the end of the day, that's her son.
Natureboy want us to believe this bullshit. You thought you had us. You got them food, but you ain't got us food, Natureboy. We ain't stupid. We ain't stupid. Why you reading the
chat instead of answering the question?
Oh, I thought I didn't know you wanted me to speak.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to speak.
When I continue to ask for my son back or get him back, my Babylon family noticed, I guess, noticed my behavior and noticed how I was in carbonation, and they didn't agree with it. They see me as this, this psycho person, so because they don't understand.
You is psycho.
So I as I called and asked to get him back, they told me no, because they seen the behavior, and they also took custody of him, and they kept telling me, you would have to go through the courts, you would have to go through the system to get him back. And after that, I just noticed how the universe just kept telling me, no, you can't get him back. You can't get him back. So I just took it as, okay, this is not his journey. And this is not my journey to have him. So I left it at that. And I understand that he's me. He's 23 of me. He's not separate of me. I am him. So I understand that. And I just came to the terms like, okay, maybe it's her journey, my Babylon sister's journey to have him. So I just once I came here, I seen like videos of him, like FaceTime videos of him, and I just was like, you know what, you keep him. Like I don't want to keep going.
Well, let's take some responsibility here. Let's take.
Yeah, I left him.
Not knowing that the dad. You didn't tell me the part that the dad didn't.
Yeah, the dad's name wasn't on the birth certificate when I left. When I left, I didn't tell anybody about where I was going. I didn't explain anything to anybody. I didn't communicate anything to anybody because I knew that they wouldn't understand the first time I left. They wouldn't understand what I was going to do with my journey. And so I just up and left. And when I up and left, when I got to join Baba G's life, I I end up communicating with them over the internet through going live. And so I found out that the child's father, his name was not on the
Tanya.
And so from that, I could have took him with me if I would have, I guess, paid attention to details. I would have slowed down. I would have, did all those things, but I didn't. And so that I have to take responsibility for that.
But they saying I made you leave your son. They said I made you leave your son.
I'm
I didn't make her
explaining to
leave her
you what
son.
I
That's
did.
not true.
But I'm explaining to you what I did. So how are you still going to sit up there and say it was Baba G's fault when I'm sitting up here explaining to you what I did on my journey, what I decided to do as a human being, as a grown ass woman? Y'all gotta stop.
But you don't have, but
other people.
Yeah,
That's Babylon.
Yeah.
But you notice he also asked her, well, he still, I mean, I don't know if it got to that part, but remember, I rewind it. If you remember, I don't think he still wants her back because he said, what would change if you come back? Would you go through that again if you come back? He's still not, he hasn't decided to let her come back yet. So he's like, what you think would change if I let you back? Hopefully y'all heard that part. This man ain't stupid.
It's true. And the thing is, like, these are demons. Like, these are some real devils. Like, these people are sick to even want to know so much details about somebody else's life to the point where they're investigating you and they're interrogating and like, it shouldn't be that serious to these people. But these people like, well, what you did is, did what you did that, what you did, you said this, then you said that. Motherfucker, fuck y'all. This shit is crazy, my nigga. Like, these people shouldn't be this invested in no one else's life. The fact is, she don't got no STDs. The fact is, she don't got no more fluid on her heart. She's out the hospital. She's leaving the hospital. She already left the hospital.
She's back for business.
Getting something for right now. She's doing good. She's okay. She's doing what the fuck she want to do. Mind y'all business. Stop spreading vicious rumors. And every investigation y'all do is going to fail because it's not true. So keep spreading vicious lies. And when y'all fall on y'all face and y'all realize y'all can't beat us, y'all going to join us.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Thank you.
I could explain.
Hey, Rochelle. Thank you, darling.
The reason why I have fluids on my uterus because I didn't let him go. And from the uterus, it traveled all the way up and it started to take over the kidney and it started to take over the liver and then that's when it took over the heart.
Oh, God, the doctor told you this. The doctor told you this.
Hi, do you mind if I come in? I'm sorry.
I have to calm down, you know.
Is that your doctor?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Patel. It's my name up there on the board.
Yes.
So did you have any STDs that caused this?
She said, he said my name was on the door. Duh. Y'all ain't catch that, right?
About my medical records stating that I don't have any STDs or anything.
I can find out.
Did y'all just catch on to that? She said, who are you? He said, my name is on the door. See how they try to bullshit us? Did you see that? Did you guys hear that? He is not just, he is a regular doctor. He said, who are you? He said, my name is on the door. Like, bitch, like you don't know who the fuck I am? Don't play with me. This doctor, like, this is a bullshit. The doctor's sick. The doctor's sick. I'm new here. This is all such a damn shame. Hi, Tamara. Tamara, if you want to hit that subscribe button and become part of the family, I gladly appreciate you. Before he knows, she's on the phone, probably didn't want to be on the live. He cannot be on the live. Hello, Momo for two. He cannot be on the live. That would jeopardize his job. That would jeopardize his job. But when she said, who are you? He said, my name is on the door. So like, you don't know who I am all of a sudden? But you think you got us, Nature Boy. You think you got us. You think we stupid.
I know you were in the hospital for a little bit of time, right?
Yes,
Recently. So yeah, I can find out about
okay.
that. What specific question is it?
Does she have HIV? Does she have HIV? Does Malia have HIV?
Yeah.
And stating all of my procedures that has been done, all of my medical records that has been done, so I can have physical proof of,
Of course. So before you leave, there's a medical records department, and you can ask one of the nurses to help you get there, so you can get your medical records. If that's not the case, then I can get my residents print out some stuff, but it's not official. They kind of doesn't.
And look at them dummies in the back still coloring.
Be the best way to get all your records.
But this is a different doctor, stupid. She got like 5 doctors on shifts. But the doctor could tell you if you have any STDs. He should be able to tell you.
Reasonable.
yes. And what's your name? And it's P-A-T.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do you have any information on when I'll be leaving?
So that's what we're working on. So my understanding was that he didn't want facility.
No, I didn't like how they spoke to me. I didn't like the scenery, the physical, how it looks. I didn't like how they operated. I wasn't agreeing with it. So
so the next option, trying to get you home health home.
Yes.
So we're trying to work with case managers.
They're trying to work with case managers to build her team for hospice, for her to have care at home, for end of life care. Malia just said she didn't like the place she was at yesterday.
Like how?
So.
Do you have any information on when I'll be leaving?
So that's what we're working on. So my understanding was that he didn't want facility.
No, I didn't like how they spoke to me. I didn't like the scenery, the physical, how it looks. I didn't like how they operated. I wasn't agreeing with it. So
so the next option, trying to get you home health home.
Yes.
So we're trying to work with case managers and sorted. We do have an appointment with the infectious disease specialist. It's coming up. So that's going to ultimately determine how long
Y'all don't know shit. Y'all need to mind your business.
Now, if you notice, this doctor is for a doctor who don't know nothing. He's answering these questions. He said, you got this procedure, you got that procedure. I don't know when you could be released. So how did he know that information? He knew what to answer and what not to answer. But how about this, Malia? If you don't like where you at, get up and go. How about that? If you don't like the way they talk to you, you don't like the scenery, you don't like nothing, goodbye. Nobody's keeping you there.
She's under the care of doctors.
Nobody's
she
goodbye.
Can't go nowhere. They're responsible for her. Once she's in hospice, there is no going back to carbonation. There is no just storming off. She's under 24-hour care, around-the-clock care.
She doesn't have to stay there. Sign yourself out, Malia. If you don't have no STDs and you good and you don't like where you gotta go, why would you ask how long you gotta be there? So either you're gonna stay until the time you gotta be there or get to stepping. Go. Goodbye. Run back to Nature Boy right now. Run back to Nature Boy, being that he said, your master and chief said that you are good. So if your master and chief said you are good and you don't like it, then take your ass home. Let's not play these games. Goodbye. Sign yourself out. Sign yourself out and let Nature Boy take care of you the way he been taking care of you. Hey, call me Nettie. Who they think they playing with? She don't like this and she don't like that. Then sign your ass out. Bye. Then you ain't gotta like nothing. Going back to Nature Boy. You ain't even got to be sitting up in a sick bed. You ain't gotta do nothing but go home. You is a shame to the world. You is a disgust to the world, Malaya. You is a disgust to the world. And what Nature Boy is doing to you in the hospital is crazy. It's crazy. This is almost finished. So with this until unless there's some new breaking news, then I got to break the news. You know I got to break the news.
So that's kind of what we're at right now, is trying to figure out like all that stuff that you can handle.
Right.
It takes a little bit of time. I'm sure just trying to come through the future.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for that to get you up sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
I can't guarantee.
Right.
I can guarantee one of the other six to you. Sounds fair?
They didn't say no disease specialist. Did they? Malia, did he just say a disease specialist?
No, infectious disease. For all the fluids. They wanted to look at to see if all the fluids.
Infectious disease specialist.
He
That's
said
for the
she didn't
fluids,
say
though.
disease. See how they play on the words? You gotta watch them.
Sounds fair?
Did you say disease?
They didn't say no
Malia?
disease specialist.
No, he
Did they?
didn't say
Malia, did he
disease.
just?
I can't guarantee.
Infectious disease. Well, that's even worse. That's AIDS and HIV.
Sounds fair?
Well,
They didn't say no disease specialist. Did they? Malia, did he just say a disease specialist?
No, infectious disease. For all the fluids. They wanted to look at to see if all the fluids.
Infectious disease specialist. That's for the fluids, though, right? No, yo, fuck up out of here. Get the F-O out of here. Oh my God. Did y'all hear this, guys?
Drained.
Yes, but can you ask him to pull you records to see if you have had?
Yeah, I would have to go to. I would have to do that.
But then you said you asked the doctors before if there was anything in your records that said you had any STDs.
So I will physically have to go and get the paperwork.
Yes.
And it's in this hospital.
Correct.
Okay.
But
So
he,
yeah, I would have to go
he
and
can't
get the
tell
actual
you. He can't tell you about your own paperwork.
This is not. This actually is not the same doctor, so he may not have all the information.
Okay.
As the other doctors did, that was actually working with me for that.
But he can go see your records real quick to tell you if you tested positive for any STDs, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you ask him to do that and come right back to tell you?
Huh?
Can't you ask him to do that to ask him to come back and tell you?
No, I have to go get it.
No, he should be able, as your doctor, to tell you if you have tested positive for any STDs at all.
So as my doctor, you're not able to go and get it?
So I have access to the record computer, right? But for your records, it's kind of like a privacy thing. So it's only you.
Oh, I understand. So it's like a privacy thing. All his information, my information that comes from him is on the computer. For me,
Yeah.
I would need the physical. I would need to go and get the physical paperwork.
Yeah, but him himself could tell you if you have.
He cannot, and you know that, Nature Boy.
This doctor doesn't know that.
Oh, the other doctors. Okay.
Yeah.
He knows.
I can try to see if we can get someone.
I know,
but like the fact that it's your health information, it's something that because you need someone that's the kind of, it's protected.
Right.
So you don't want just anyone going on.
Right.
So that's kind of like that's mine. I tried.
Which floor is the medical?
I wish I could answer that. I don't. Yeah,
He's not even playing her stupid game about let's go get your records because he already knows And you already know too. And he's like, "Why are you playing this stupid game, girl?"
Anything I could do for you? Good.
Yes.
All right, I have a question to ask you.
Yes.
One of our medical students, second year medical students, is we kind of have them come in, interview patients, just to get an idea of how to talk to patients. Yeah. She'd be willing to have those they'll just be able to interview just to see what's going on with those types of questions. What's causing you to talk to the hospital? Just for practice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anything else I can do for you right now? Okay. So we're working on it. I'll ask my residents to see if we can review.
Yes.
Does your doctor know if you want any HIV medicine at all?
Oh, God.
Huh?
She will know.
Are you on any kind of HIV medicine or anything like that? Does he know the medicine you're on?
I'm on pain medicine.
So he's not. Can you ask the doctor? Are
That's
you
all they
on
can
any
do is
kind
make
of
her
HIV
comfortable at
medicine?
end of life.
And she wouldn't know.
No, I'm not on any kind of HIV medicine.
They just
I
make
know
you
for myself
comfortable
because
because
I
there's nothing else that they
researched the
can do.
medication that they give me.
Right.
You know,
They would have been giving you that from the beginning if that was the case, right?
Huh?
They would have given you that medicine immediately if that was the case. So my thing is this.
Right.
If you're not on your HIV medicine, well, we'll see the paperwork. We'll wait till it's done because it's a different doctor. We already know. We'll wait till the different doctor comes. Motherfucker knows this shit.
All right. So let me get working on that. Well, let's see what I can do. Let us know if you need anything, okay?
Yes, I'm thankful.
Thank you.
All right. So listen, y'all.
All
Malia
right, so
already
listen,
got,
y'all got your answer
she
right
got
there.
discharged
People
from
that
the
got
hospital
common
already.
sense,
We got
you
her a
already
crib out
know.
there. Everything. She already been out
That's
the
all I'm
hospital.
saying.
They try to put her
Common
in this
sense ain't
other
that
spot.
common. That was Tony T. TONITEA. Please go and sub. I bees over there. All right.
And then I told her about myself.
This
I
is
told her
new.
about myself. She know about
She's talking about Efferu.
everything medical that ever happened to me. She know about everything. That little girl, I poured out my heart and my soul and my spirit into Fufu. When I was talking to Fufu, you know what I asked her? Stuff like this. Because I know she was smart. She was entrepreneur minded. So this is how I had to work with her. So what I did with her was ask her questions like this. If it's one mind, oneself, why doesn't he know how to make money how you did by making soap? Because your mind was more advanced than his. And right, even when y'all need money, y'all can't make it yourself. Y'all got to beg for it. And she was quiet, and that was good because that's what I wanted her to be, quiet. And like what I wanted all of them to do the most. And this is for real, was trust me. And they did, right? Because what I'm saying about myself is why I say I'm selfish and stingy, I'm diabolical, because all that shit is the truth. That's my conviction. That's my conviction. Let me have my own conviction. If I go to hell, I'm gonna see that nigga when I get there. Let me do that though. But what? And the same thing I said that if it was my daughter, I told her that was in the van. I told her because you have to use their own words on them. You are me. I'm going through this with you. You haven't went through. I already went through this. You're not going through more than me. But I'm just want to ask you. I never be talked bad, but I plant the seed of doubt, right? By how we talking, and from talking to her when she was mad that what you seeing on Iyah, like, oh, she thinks she the chiefess now, because that's the truth. That's exactly what's going on behind the scenes. And her and Fufu, they don't even like each other no more. They can keep their dynamic together when Velvet is there, because then they can be against her. But when it's just them there, see, that changes the name of the game. See, that changes the whole name of the game, right? So I know 100% for a fact that why Callie is important to this story is because Callie is the only man who ever stood up to Baba G. Callie is the only man who ever stood up to Baba G, right? Y'all remember the first time Callie left, right? Y'all remember the first time Callie left, right? You know, the first time he left, he got put out because he wouldn't have one mind on oneself to terminate a pregnancy that he was responsible for the switch up. He wouldn't agree to it. He didn't give his consent, and he got kicked out the door. And he got kicked out the door. He didn't even leave that time. He got kicked out the door. Even though he didn't stand up for himself in another way, he didn't agree to it. And I'm not saying, hey, I'm not saying I'm not for him or against him. I'm just telling you, no, I'm against him. No, I'm just saying that in the story, I'm just telling you to keep it real that this is the first time he left, he did not want to leave. He didn't want her to terminate. He didn't want her to terminate for real. And that's why. And that's why. And that's why. And then the second time is when the incident happened and he grabbed a utensil from the kitchen and came at the leader. Grabbed the utensil from the kitchen and came at the leader.
All right, this is about Fufu, but I'm not really into that, so I'm gonna go to what I was going to. I thought we might be able to look up on something while it was breaking. Okay, let me see what happened. Oh no, okay. Okay, forget it. I already told y'all that Malia'S going, and I broke it down to y'all. All right. I'm trying to get to. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm dreaming. All right, we're gonna split things up. I'm gonna get into Jazzy, my life, whatever, my Jazzy life, whatever the fuck her name is. The one that don't take care of her fucking kids. I know who I'm talking about.
Go get my go eat wings.
Maya just brought everything.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened to your eye.
I hate him.
Yeah. Tell them what happened to your eye.
Your eye.
You hurt your eye?
Yeah, many.
Tell them you were trying to climb up stuff and you failed, thinking you can be super baby. Super baby. Tell them what happened to your nose, the scar on your nose.
I'm super Taylor.
We been there before, same hospital, same situation, other eye. Like, bro, Aiden likes to jump off of things. I've removed so much stuff. See, people saying I'm hurting my kids. I'm so glad I have the hospital records. Because I didn't know what to say. The twins are supposed to be taking a nap. They're supposed to be taking a nap. And I said, I don't know what happened. All I know is that they came running in my room. Twins were supposed to be asleep. Maya was supposed to be in her room laying down. And I didn't know what happened. They just came running in my room and Aiden was bleeding. And I found out right whenever we was at the hospital what happened. I said, my kids just said that he fell. And then they asked Kaylin. Kaylin wasn't in there. Maya was. And she told them exactly what happened. I didn't beat them. Why would I hit my kid? Like, come on.
I scared my mom.
You're scared of me?
Yeah.
What? And look, she opened the door and I told her, don't open that door. She's not allowed to come out. Didn't I say you don't open that door? Go to use the bathroom. You can go sit back down in your bed. Kaylin is getting on my nerves. She is in timeout, which is in her room. She's like beating on the door. I told her, don't do it. She'll get her butt whooped. For real. I'm like, you still have your juice in there, you can drink that. I'm not gonna give you another cup of milk because you need that milk for the morning. Like, I still have to go buy more milk. And she was like, she's starting to like really get on my nerves with this attitude. Like, she stomped off. I went in there with her. I don't care. I whooped her. I still gave her a kiss and told her I loved her. Yeah, we're gonna end the vlog. Yeah, I might hear Kaylin in the background crying. It's because I gave her a spanking. She just hit me in the face with that damn toy. But anyway, and she like over exaggerates. Like, my spanking's not what hurt her. It's me yelling at her that hurt her. Because I just barely pop her. I barely hit my child. Like, her dad wasn't a spanker. But with me, I just want to come on here real quick and talk to y'all. Because I just almost forgot. The reason why Maya asleep is because she got her butt whooped. For some reason, Maya has been on this bad rampage or something. And I would never like to be the parent that like to discipline, whooping. I was never that parent. That was always Philip.
Kaylin is in timeout for saying that Maya. She's to suck up to me, but it doesn't work. She's still gonna sit in timeout the whole 5 minutes. It's called discipline. Of course, I popped her on the ass. Yes, on her behind.
No.
Shut up.
Kaylin. No, stop, Philip. I'm Kaylin, I'm ugly.
I feel that one.
And there's 17 questions.
I'm doing that today.
See, she's funny.
No!
Don't call me no more. I'm not playing.
Yes, I am.
No, when she said she copied the audio, I don't care.
I don't care.
Stop pulling your hair.
Stop pulling your hair.
Stop. I'm not playing with you. I can't show the camera down, pops.
Come talk to your daisies. Come tell them hi.
Mommy!
Stop acting like that. You is not mine.
Daddy!
Alright, be quiet.
See what's out there? Here, Kaylin. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to. Yeah. Oh, Kaylin getting in trouble. She don't listen. Oh, that was cute. Tell her she died.
Oh, you do the kids that act up. Pop dad, let them go to the room. Like us, subscribe, comment. Come on, Kaylin, cause look, I'm about to whoop her ass right here, like this girl right here. Why are you doing that? Yeah, I'm finna whoop your ass. Get on somewhere.
No!
Anyways, yeah, my bad, y'all.
Don't hit me, please.
No, I don't want to hit it. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I ain't gonna hit you.
No!
I'm gonna whoop Yeah, it's a big difference.
Daddy,
Should have thought about that before you start messing with shit all the time. Hey, look, come here. You want me to show you? Look, this is part 2 of discipline. Come here. Come here right now. If you don't come here, I'm gonna pop you. Hey, look, you see that? Look, y'all. This is another way of discipline. Stop. Gas is bad. First of all, it stinks, and it'll blow you up. It'll set you on fire if you get too hot. Okay? So don't touch it. Good job. See y'all? You don't always have to whip your kids, but don't get it twisted. I whip the shit out of mine. I don't give what nobody think. My kids, I made them. I got whoopings and I turned out just fine. Man, my mama used to whip me everywhere, boy. She ain't give a damn. Hey. Let's look. Another way to discipline the other one. No. You hear me? Start breathing. That's how you discipline that one right there. I don't really spank her unless she just do something outrageous. She gotta do something like beating up Kayla or something. Kayla was like, "Mommy, I didn't want to sit down, so she picked up her toy and threw it." You know, there's a lot of white people around. No offense to the white folks, you should know. Those black folks know what I mean. When you see white people when your kids acting up, you know you want to pop their ass, but you really can't pop them like you want to. So I flipped her in the ear, right? And then she cried for like 5-10 minutes the whole time. And I said, Jazzy, you better not baby her. You better not pick her up. I'm like, yeah, you already know. My stomach's tight, man. She said, Daddy, don't hit me. And she was so sad, y'all. Why? Seriously. What did Kaylin say?
Dot.
Shit, thought. You ugly, Kaylin.
You're Dot, and your mama's too. And daddy's too.
Yeah, what else?
Yeah, what? Yeah, mad at mommy. Daddy. You choking me?
You choking yourself. Shut up. She leaned forward and said, "You're choking me."
I don't know why this is acting like this, but I'm in this now. If you watching the replay, gang, listen, talk that shit in the comments, man, because this shit is crazy. Ain't no holds barred. Talk your shit. I'm out.
My belly like this.
Yeah. Philip was playing and Kaylin got hit in the face, but it looks fine.